I know really good people, and each and every one of you is really good people.
That's a bet. I love fishing so much it's indescribable. One look at me, bruh, it's undeniable. I got a file full of fish pics for days. On my page, all you gotta do is search Adam J. Getting paid while I sit back and slay these fish on waves and ships. And I ain't getting paid in tips. I'm paid.
This tournament, we do it every year. We've been doing it since our 5th year. Great group of people and very well organized.
Nothing is pleasing, it's fishing. If you ain't tried to catch, you really don't know what you're missing. Got me itching, rod twitching, got me fiending for the bite. All I hear is real screaming. When I'm dreaming at night, I'll be feeling alright to the end of my time. As long as I got something on the other end of my line. I love fishing. I can't say it enough. I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. I can't say it enough. I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. See, everything about fishing is great. The word hate don't even correlate with dropping bait. I can't wait to get my bucket list of fish caught and kissed, then released into a watery mist. I'm in bliss when the big fish is landed. It feels outstanding. The sounds and sights of being outside standing under the stars, no cars or traffic lights. The sound a wave makes when it breaks makes for magic nights. I've been in nasty fights with hard hitters, and I'm ready for whenever that alligator guard or shark visits. I'm a shark wizard. I catch the biggest and the baddest, release the beast, watch them disappear like magic. I gotta have it, a reeling them up. I gotta have it, the feeling is love. A real is a must have with mustard. I just ask for what I need. It's likely a circle hook, and look, it ain't size 3. I can't say it enough. I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. I can't say it enough. I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. I'm a beast on the sea, on a beach, on a pond. The Don Juan, the prawn. Me and fish just get along. I'm about to get up at dawn, cause that's when the fish feed. I love it when my spinning reel spins like frisbees. I love it when I'm fishing in a feeding frenzy. And I love to pass the rod off. I ain't stingy. Love to see a king reach when I'm trolling the sea. I love it when I'm fishing and my friends are rolling with me. I love holding the seat on my rod, hand on my reel, finger on the line, cause I love the way the bite feels. I got love for fresh and saltwater, even brackish. The only thing I don't love is a backlash. I love saying it's my last cast, but I was lying, cause you all know that we all love to keep trying. Nobody wants to go home when the fishing is hot. I love fish, I love fishing, I love fishing a lot. Can't say it enough, I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. I can't say it enough. I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. I can't say it enough. I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing.
I just wanna go fishing. It's got me feeling like, it's got me feeling like. Well, I just wanna go fishing. It's got me feeling like, it's got me feeling like.
You mind if we take a look at what you got going on?
Yeah. Gloves on and about to break one up.
Awesome.
Now this is just unwrapped it. The mixture in here is mango, mustard, and cold dripping. All this will fall out like that. Takes off there. Roll them on the way. Get in here,
Man, I had one of those earlier and it was so good.
you let it simmer.
Mango nectar.
Mango nectar and tenderizes it even more.
That's a great tip. Thank you.
Here's the finish product. That's what it should look like when you want to have me and Hunter and whoever. We're gonna try some of these beef short ribs later. That's a big old rib.
What do you got on those? What's that wet rub on there?
That's a dry rub, but this is just a little mustard sauce I made with mango and then some seasonings I put together, peppers.
Man, smells great.
And that's it.
Thank you. Tell them who you're with.
Saltwater Cowboy Grill.
All right, guys, you heard it here.
But there's only one camera on the bay. That's Saltwater-Recon, my friend. Go get hooked up, baby.
All right, just to let everybody know, weigh-in is now closed. And what I mean by that is you can no longer register or get in line. The line is closed. If you're in line, you're good. You're good, you're good. But we cannot add any more people into the line at this time.
Standing above, it's a feeling that I can't explain or understand. I'm a kid on the water, but I'm a man.
How are y'all doing?
What
do you guys got today?
Got some Flattie daddies.
How was the weather out there? Is it murdering you?
We had a flat.
Nothing as fun as getting bold like I did when I was young. I just wanna go fishing. It's got me feeling like a kid again. Yeah, I just wanna go fishing. It's got me feeling like a kid again. Yeah, I just wanna go fishing. Yeah, I just wanna go fishing. Yeah, I just wanna go fishing.
Seven Eagles with $25,000. 883. Hey, that is a tournament record right there. In fact, that's more than a pound over the previous tournament record.
The ocean is my church.
This is a DLPB.
The ocean is my church. The ocean is my church. The ocean is my church. Where I go to find freedom. The ocean is my church. My daily problems I need them. The ocean is my church. I pray for love so I receive them. The ocean is my church. My church. Lord knows that I need them. I need them. That's why the ocean is my church.
Gather round and let me tell you all a tale. I'm about to give a fishing tip that's sure to never fail. What's funny is I guarantee that everyone has used it. A method that's more popular than music. You've been sitting, waiting, praying for a fish. But who are you expecting to fulfill your magic wish? Talking to yourself, muttering, wondering if I'm gonna catch. But face it, there's no way you're knowing that. It's a fact. If you see it, you believe it. So I'll choose to fish with faith and know a fish is going to hit my bait. I love it when they hate and try to say that I'm a fool, but I'm the only one hooking up and we're sitting on a school. It's the truth and your boy is living proof. I catch bigger fish than most other people lose. Spread the news, Adam J knows the ocean is his church, so it is only natural I know that prayer works. The ocean is my church,
where I go to find freedom. The ocean is my church, my daily problems I don't need them. The ocean is my church, I pray for love so I receive them. The ocean is my church, Lord knows that I need them, that's why the ocean
I'm
is
at
my
peace when I'm on the 7 seas. Might be brief, but it just feels so heavenly. I don't worry, cause everything will be just fine, ain't no hurry. When I got fishing on my mind, I'm in love with the ocean and its friends, never bluff. When I say I'm going in, nothing like it. Know where I would rather be. You're invited to come to church anytime with me. You don't need a fancy watch, fancy dress, fancy suit. You can come to church wearing rubber boots. Ain't nobody out here judging how you walk, how you talk. Only judging going on is the size of the fish you caught. It's a happiness that can't be bought, can't be sold. The ocean is for those of the young and those of the old. Stories being told, being made, being shared. The ocean is my church, everybody join in prayer. The ocean is my church,
where I go to find freedom. The ocean is my church, my daily problems I don't need them. The ocean is my church, I pray for love so I receive them. The ocean is my church, Lord knows that I need them, that's why the ocean is my church, where I go to find
I love fishing so much it's indescribable. One look at me, bruh, it's undeniable. I got a file full of fish pics for days. On my page, all you gotta do is search Adam J. Getting paid while I sit back and slay these fish on waves and ships. And I ain't getting paid in tips. I'm paid to flip the script, writing pages in my book about the line and the hook and the bait getting took. On the lookout for snook or trout or any species. To catch bait is easy, using sabikis. Believe me, nothing as pleasing as fishing. If you ain't try to catch, you really don't know what you're missing. Got me itching, rod twitching, got me fiending for the bite. All I hear is real screaming. When I'm dreaming at night, I'll be feeling alright to the end of my time. As long as I got something on the other end of my line. I love fishing. I can't say it enough, I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. I can't say it enough, I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. See, everything about fishing is great. The word hate don't even correlate with dropping bait. I can't wait to get my bucket list of fish caught and kissed, then released into a watery mist. I'm in bliss when the big fish is landed. It feels outstanding. The sounds and sights of being outside standing under the stars, no cars or traffic lights. The sound a wave makes when it breaks makes for magic nights. I've been in nasty fights with hard hitters, and I'm ready for whenever that alligator guard or shark visits. I'm a shark wizard. I catch the biggest and the baddest, release the beast, watch them disappear like magic. I got a habit of reeling them up. I gotta have it. The feeling is love, a real is a must have with mustard. I just ask for what I need. It's likely a circle hook, and look, it ain't size 3. I can't say it enough, I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what I do. I can't say it enough, I'm never giving it up. I just love it so much. I love fishing. Man, I love fishing. That's just what what I do. I'm a beast on the sea, on a beach, on a pond. The Don Juan, the prawn. Me and fish just get along. I'm about to get up at dawn, cause that's when the fish feed. I love it when my spinning reel spins like frisbees. I love it when I'm fishing in a feeding frenzy. And I love to pass the rod off. I ain't stingy. Love to see a king breach when I'm trolling the sea. I love it when I'm fishing and my friends are rolling with me. I love holding the seat on my rod, hand on my reel, finger on the line, cause I love the way the bite feels. I got love for fresh and salt water, even brackish. The only thing I don't love is a backlash.
Home with, I hit up every single one of my friends. They hit me up year round. We work in a big circle. Every one of these guys spent their year struggling just as much as we did, and they donated these items for all of us. So this year, when you go out and you decide you want to do some Christmas shopping or something like this, take advantage of the small businesses, because they're what fuels the economy. They're what America rides on. You understand me? So give a big round of applause for all the small businesses that have been struggling and supplied us with more items than we've ever had in the past. So thank you to every single one of our sponsors. All right. This year, for the first time ever, we did hourly weigh-ins. The very first hour, we had a young man take advantage of being the very first young man here. Bring me the check. We're looking at Andrew Bargy. Andrew Bargy. Here he comes. He's got fishing in his bloodline. His dad's name's Clint Bargy. But today, it's all about Andrew Bargy. Tell us how you caught it.
On a FishStix rod and a gull.
A FishStix rod and a gull. All right. Hey, you won $250. Smile. Hey, and here's a true story. Clint, who helps me with the keyboard every year, lost his keys in the water. And had to call his wife to come pick him up. Good job. All right, next up, the 11, hey, and the 10 o'clock hour is brought to you by Safe Floor. Safe Floor. All right, next up, the 11 o'clock hour, brought to you by Boyd's One Stop. Mr. Cameron Roberts. Cameron Roberts. He won the 11 o'clock hour. Mr. Cameron Roberts. Here you are.
Camera, other side.
All right, next up for our 12 o'clock hour, brought to you by Boyd's One Stop, Lonnie Gaspard. Lonnie Gaspard won the 12 o'clock hour. Lonnie. Here he comes.
Give me a huge baby. Hold the bottom.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, come here, Lonnie. There you go. Taking a picture. $250. Let me. All right, and for our last hour, if you guys, wait, this ain't our last hour. This is our 1 o'clock hour, won by an awesome young lady, Carrie Grounds, $250. All right, and last up, the 2 o'clock hour, the biggest fish of the tournament ever weighed in the history of Who's Your Flattie Daddy, and we got a special announcement to make as soon as we get to the awards on that.
Make them wait, make them wait.
My buddy and my little brother, Colton Rader. And I'm kidding about the little brother, but we both got red beards.
What I'll do is I'm going to put them on all my
All right, take a picture.
password and you can download anything you want.
All right, and while Colton's up here, we're going to go ahead and start off the big prizes. First place down to fifth place, and we might as well start with heavy flounder. It goes to no other than the new tournament champion. How big was it?
883, I believe.
883. And it took him 2 hands to pick it up. Mr. Colton Raider, tournament record, 883 wins $3,000.
Hell yeah!
All right, and we got one more special prize for Mr. Raider. All right, we also have a flounder taxidermy donation to Mr. Colton Raider to Aransas Taxidermy in Ingleside, Texas. So good job, Colton. That is from Aransas Taxidermy in Ingleside, Texas. So don't be stuffing the flounder tonight.
Get a mold. What are you talking about?
Oh, and also, Colton is the champion of our championship ring in the heavy flounder category. Brought to you by my friend, Philip Thompson. Championship ring. Wherever you want. All right.
Don't put it on the ring finger.
And it fits.
Hold that up like that.
All right, next up for second place heavy flounder, Steve Isaacs, 651. Going home with $1,500. Steve Isaacs.
There you go. All right. Hold that up, Steve.
All right, third place heavy flounder, Mr. Charlie Nelms, 539. Heavy flounder going home with $1,000. Guys, we're paying out $30,000 today. Yeah, I said $30,000. Charlie Nelms, 539. And he won last year something, I remember. All right, we got a special announcement. Stay right there. Because that is the heaviest flounder brought in on a gulp bait. Guys, we got so many extras. It's crazy. Hey, Danny Wentz. All right, as you know, Pure Fishing is a big sponsor of the Hoosier Flattie Daddy. I got Mr. Danny Wentz here, who is the, well, I'll tell you, he can tell you who he is and what we're giving away.
All right, what we got? We got biggest flounder one on Berkeley Gulp. All right, so you're going to get a brand new Pin Squall low profile reel and a Pin waterproof dry case backpack. Way to go. We appreciate you using Berkeley Gulp. If you want to catch more fish, use Berkeley Gulp, guys.
All right, there you go. There we go. There we go. Oh, put the check out, man. Put the check out. Show the money. Show me the money.
Hold this.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Guys, we got so many extras. You just got to stay tuned. Thanks, Danny. Hey, big thanks to Danny with Penn, Berkeley, Abu Garcia. Next up, 4th place heavy flounder, Carrie Grounds, who also won one of our hours. Carrie Grounds, 750 bucks, 4.93. And Carrie don't take long to get up here and claim her prizes either.
No, she don't.
All right, 5th place heavy flounder, Mr. Ken Machok. He's the luckiest man to ever step through the flounder tournament weigh-in. He actually spun the wheel, landed on the weight, and won 1,000 bucks. 2 years ago he did that. Now his fish have got a lot bigger. All right. 1st place heavy stringer, Dean Walden. 1st place heavy stringer, 1987. Dean Walden, here he comes. $3,000, Dean Walden. That's the highest we've ever paid out for a heaviest stringer. Also, Dean Walden is the recipient of our heavy stringer championship ring, handmade by my buddy Philip Thompson at Avid Angler Jewelry. There you go, my buddy. Congrats, and she's got your real check. Thank you. All right, next up, Michael Fesco, 2nd place. Michael Fesco, $1,500. Michael Fesco. Next up, Larry Matthews, 3rd place heavy stringer, winning $1,000. Larry Matthews. Larry Matthews.
Right over this way, Larry. There we go.
Congrats. There's your real check, my man, right there. George Guzman. George Guzman, 4th place heavy stringer, 750 bucks. Let's give it up for the beautiful Liz Welch. See you, Rick. See you, Nancy. See y'all. All right, next up, Randy Garrett, a perennial winner of this tournament. Randy Garrett. Hey, you know what's cool? Randy's brother came and bought him a shirt the other day, and thank goodness he did, because Randy finished 5th.
There you go, Randy. There you go, brother. I gave you most of the money.
You get on that side here, we'll take a peek.
There you go, Randy, go a little further in. There you go. Much better. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, before we do the blackjack, I got my buddy right here who wants to draw a ticket for one of these bait butlers. All right, so you guys put your names in. He's drawing a number. You got to be present to win.
Travis Gridney.
Travis Gidney. Travis Gidney, are you here? Travis Gidney. Travis Gidney? All right, here he is. Got him a new bait butler. Congrats.
Hey, Travis. Right here, buddy.
All right, next up for heavy or blackjack flounder. Fourth place. All right, we are ready. First place, blackjack flounder, won $3,000 unless it was caught on a Chicken Boy lure. And it was caught on a Chicken Boy lure. You win $1,000 at first place blackjack flounders caught on a Chicken Boy lure.
It was caught on a Chicken Boy lure.
All right. Zach Enger, $3,000 for first place blackjack. Another $1,000 for catching it on a Chicken Boy lure. Zach Enger, here he comes. He's really over there. He looks angery.
He's about to be happy.
Chicken Boy was at the scrap metal yard yesterday. Chicken Boy Lure is a huge supporter of the Flounder Tournament, and we appreciate everything he does.
Y'all slide over this way, Phil. There you go.
Is Chicken Boy smiling?
He's not smiling. He needs to smile. He blinked.
All right, next up, second place blackjack flounder, winning $1,500. All right, Tim Espinoza, 20.87 inches. Wait, that ain't right, 30.87 inches. Tim Espinoza. Hey, here you go. Next up, Philip Yovan. $30.75. My wife. Philip Yovan. Black. Blackjack flounder. My wife was right. I thought we were on toaster. And I was like, how are we up with 20 inches? All right. Next up in the blackjack category, 20.750, Betty Scott. $750. This is her first time fishing the tournament. All right, next up, fifth place, Frank Carner, $500. Frank Carner. So every year, his son Colton, I think the past 2 years, has won in the toaster and maybe the blackjack. Yep. And so here's the dad.
There we go.
All right, the most heated category of all. I mean, this thing is always the most competitive, and I'll tell you why. If you have the smallest 2 fish that are legal, and we bring them in here, so 15 and 15, you're good. This year, first place was 15-15, second place was 15-15, and maybe even third. I haven't looked. But anyways, the first guy to bring in an exact even 30 with 2 15 fish, straight out of the polygraph room, my man, David Banky, 30 inches. Hey, you got one thing too. Hey, Zach Inger, come back up here when you get a chance. My man, Mr. David Banky, wins the Hoosier Flattie Daddy Flounder Fishing Tournament Championship ring, handmade by my buddy Philip Thompson at Avid Angler Jewelry. Thank you, there's your check. Hey, Zach Inger, are you still here? All right. Hey, Justin McCurious, are you still here? Justin McCurious. All right, next up, Nathan Chain with an even 30. 15 and 15. He's always weighing in the little fish, and this time it paid off. All right, Mr. Nathan Chain, 30 inches, 1,500. Hey, Zach, come here real quick. You finished first place and you won so much stuff, I forgot to give you your championship ring. Yeah, built by my man over there. You're going to get a picture with it on. There you go, Zach Inger, blackjack champion. All right, man, thank you. All right, next up, Caden Carner, the little brother and the son of former champions, Caden Carner, 30.250, $1,000. Hey, and one thing else we're going to give Mr. Caden Carner. One more thing we're going to give you, if I can find them, right here. Mr. Bill Batson from Rain Shadow itself, up in Washington, sent these custom-made Rain Shadow rods, pre-made. This is for you. Hey, come back. Here's your check. Next up, Zachary Scott, 30.25. Zachary Scott. Fourth place toaster, $750. And this is his first time fishing the tournament. Next up, Thomas Apprecio, 30.250. $500 to Thomas. All right, the Safe Floor bonus earlier this morning, guys, thanks to Safe Floor. They said, hey, the very first person that brings in any legal flounder and weighs it in with Safe Floor on their boat wins $500. So it took a brave man, a big man, Big Dalton Jones, to come in here in the 11 o'clock hour. First person to weigh in with Safe Floor wins $500. Big Dalton. All right, now I would like to do the youth division. Hey, also, the big giant check? Okay. Also, the closest flounder to 2.5 pounds without going over, Mr. Thomas Apprecio was the first person to weigh it in. Thomas Apprecio wins $1,000. He had the bonus shirt on. Thomas Apprecio, first person to weigh in. What was his length? Or his weight was 2.45. Yeah, and the next guy had 2.45, but Thomas weighed in 13 ahead of him. And he drove here 90 miles an hour for 2.5 hours. That, guys, is dedication. In my truck, that takes $500 worth of gas. All right, now for our youth division. The heaviest pounder weighed in by a child, not so child, but you. 3.07 to my man, Mr. Colin Nava. And let me tell you what Colin wins.
Give him a ring.
If you like it, then you better put a ring on it. Colin's going to win this rod, built by Batson at Team Rain Shadow. And Colin's got our youth championship ring, built by my friend, Mr. Phil Thompson at Avid Angler Jewelry.
Hey.
And Texas Legacy Outdoors, once again this year, is providing an Axis hunt for Mr. Colin Nava to go attend. And it's a fun time. We go out there every year and do it. And this year, you get to join us as we take you on your Axis adventure.
His very first.
Very first. Good job. Hey, in the youth division, is Caden Stanley still here? Caden Stanley. All right, guys, that is a wrap from the 2020 Who's Your Flattie Daddy Flounder Fishing Tournament. Let's make some noise. Woo! Who's coming back in 2021?